Hello cardboard lovers, it's Cardboard Badger here. I hope you're doing well, and today we have for you a financial breakdown for one of the new secret layers from the Spring Superdrop 2024. These have recently dropped. We have approximately 20 days and 12 hours before these go, unless they disappear very quickly, because yet again some of these are in limited stock. We're going to be looking at Poker Faces, a 5-card set based around playing cards, which you will notice when you see the artwork will mean reading the card does not necessarily explain the card, as the majority of the text is not on these pieces of artwork. And as per normal, after looking at the artwork for this new secret layer, we shall then see whether or not we can purchase the functionally identical cards from a previous set in Magic the Gathering's history at a cheaper price, to see whether or not we are just paying over the odds for a load of fancy new reprints. So let's have a look at the new artwork for this set, starting off with Jaxis the Troublemaker. For 3 and a red, we have a legendary creature, Human Warrior, 2/3, as you can see from the artwork on the card. But what does it do? We've got previous reprints, so we know exactly what's happening, but very interesting to see a load of cards without the actual text to explain to players what is going on. So we have got for 1 and tap it, we can discard a card, create a token that's a copy of another target creature you control. It gains haste, and when this creature dies, draw a card, sacrifice it at the beginning of the next end step, activate only as a sorcery, and also for the blitz cost of 1 and a red. If we cast it for the blitz cost, it gains haste, and when this creature dies, draw a card, sacrifice it at the beginning of the next end step. Up next we have Coffin Queen. For 3 mana, 2 and a black, we have a creature, Zombie Wizard, 1/1, and you may choose not to untap Coffin Queen during your untap step. And for 3 mana, 2 and a black, you can tap it and put target creature card from a graveyard onto the battlefield under your control. When Coffin Queen becomes untapped, or you lose control of Coffin Queen, exile that creature. Next we have Goblin King. For 3 mana, 1 red, we have a creature goblin, 2/2, with other goblins get +1/+1 and have Mountain Walk. We also have Professional Facebreaker. For 3 mana, 2 and a red, we have a creature, Human Warrior, 2/3, with menace, and whenever one or more creatures you control deals combat damage to a player, create a treasure token and sacrifice a treasure and exile the top card of your library, and you may play this card this turn. And the final card for this set, we have got Rankle, Master of Pranks. For 4 mana, 2 black, we have a legendary creature, Fairy Rogue. It has flying, it has haste, and it is a 3/3. And whenever Rankle, Master of Pranks deals combat damage to a player, choose any number. Each player discards a card, each player loses 1 life and draws a card, and each player sacrifices a creature. So that was the artwork for this particular new set, Poker Faces. The question is, can we get these from a previous set in Magic the Gathering's history at a cheaper price? So we're going to start off with the regulars, the non-foils as per normal. We've got the target price of $29.99, and we will start off with Jaxis the Troublemaker. You can get this from Streets of New Capenna, the promo copy, and that is currently going for 43 cents. Coffin Queen, with the original beautiful artwork from Tempest, you can get a copy of this for $10.33. And if you would like Goblin King, you can get a copy of this from 8th edition. That is currently going for $4.58. Professional Facebreaker, you can get a copy of this from Jumpstart 2022, which is currently going for $7.39. And finally we have Rankle, Master of Pranks, which you can get from Outlaws of Thunder Junction, the Commander copy, which is going for 29 cents, giving you a grand total for the 5 cards in their cheapest non-foil regular form of $23.02. We will now repeat the process for the foil slots. We have a target price of $39.99 and we are going to start off with Jax's the Troublemaker. Again, Streets of New Capenna promo version is the cheapest way to get this foil, which is currently going for 50 cents. Coffin Queen, if you would like a foil copy of this, unfortunately you can't. There's never been one, which is going to make this particular Coffin Queen in foil pretty interesting. Obviously the artwork for this Secret Lair version is not anything like the greatness of the original Tempest one, but it's worth noting this is the first time it's going to be in foil. We also have Goblin King. You can get a copy of this from 9th edition, which is currently going for $9. And Professional Facebreaker, you can get this from Streets of New Capenna, the promo version, and that is going for $7.54. And finally, Rankle, Master of Pranks, you can get this from Commander Masters, and that is going for $1.34, giving you a grand total for the 4 cards, because we can't include Coffin Queen because there isn't one, of $18.38. So there we have it. That is the entire financial breakdown for this particular Secret Lair. Poker Feces, because I hate it. I am not a massive fan of this whatsoever. I do not like the artwork, and I also do not like the fact that you don't have the text explaining what the card does on the actual card. The value on this particular set is not the biggest in the world, but then saying that, it is not the worst. This is not a Secret Lair with a rough price of under $10, so that is one positive. Also, Coffin Queen, if you really do need one, it may be worth spending $10 and buying the original with a beautiful artwork rather than the artwork from this particular set. Overall, I am rather disappointed. There are many more Secret Lairs in this set. The question is, are you going to be wanting to spend your money on it? And if you are choosing to do so, which ones are you going to be purchasing? Please let me know in the comments below. And other than that, all I'd like to say is, if this has helped you in some way, shape or form, please like, share, subscribe, do all the usual business. It will help out the channel hugely. Thank you in advance. And other than that, I'd just like to say thanks for watching, people, and we'll see you again soon here on Cardboard Badger.